What is up, guys? Tommy here with Sinister Productions, bringing you guys another vlog. Today is going to be a multi-part vlog, I should say. It's going to be kind of going over some things that I'm going to be doing to the car. Before Mustang Week, we are going to be adding just a little bit of horsepower before we go. So this video is going to be brought to you by JLT Performance and SCT Performance. We are sponsored by them, and today we're going to be using a few of their parts. As you guys know, we already have a couple things on the car. We have the passenger and driver side oil separators that we put on several months ago, which have been working wonders for my 2016 Shelby GT350. Any of you guys that own these cars knows exactly what I'm talking about. You need to have oil separators on these cars. These things produce a lot of blow-by, so yeah, definitely needs it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to show you what I've got over here on the table, what we're going to be doing to adding horsepower, and yeah, so this is what we've got. So we're going to be, yeah, this is just a happy coincidence on my helmet. It's kind of funny. So we're going to be adding the JLT cold air intake on this car. Finally, I've had it for my 2018 Mustang GT. It was on that car. I did not put it on this one yet because you actually have to do a little bit of converting over in this area here. So Vinny over at JLT sent me all the parts to do it. We have the new coupler here, the new tube that actually goes to the front grille and everything, and new clamps. Got our filter over here. And this is not something that comes with the kit, but it's always good to have. It will probably drop you a little bit of maybe like 1 horsepower or something ridiculous, but always have a sock filter. Always like to use that in case it rains, anything like that. So you don't have to have it, but I do recommend it personally. And then of course the air box itself, Flim Flam Speed, will be doing the tune on the car, and also the SCT Performance BDX programmer, brought to you directly by SCT Performance. Thank you guys greatly. And so we're going to be putting all this stuff on the car. Today we're just going to be, during this video, we're just going to be editing and altering the tube. So we're going to be basically drilling and putting in some of these plugs and additional fitting to reroute the tube for this. So we're going to get all that done for you and get that underway. So this is part 1 of the adding horsepower to my 2016 Shelby GT350 right here. She is completely stock right now. The only thing that I added as far as power adder goes is the Corsa Performance double helix X pipe, which may or may not add horsepower. I'm sure it does. It's 3-inch all the way back. Car sounds amazing right now. So we got that on the car right now, but as far as performance goes, we don't really have anything else on there. I did have a K&N, or I do have a K&N air filter, because in the 2018, I threw one of those on, and it actually, literally, without a tune, gave me 8-wheel horsepower on the dyno. So those things are effective, but today, well, not today, but we're going to start with this project of getting the cold air intake set up and ready to go and ready to put on the GT350. And then later on, in the next video or two, we're actually going to get it over to my buddy's shop, Flim Flam Speed, Kevin Adolph. He is going to be doing the tune. He's going to be dyno tuning this car, which I'm definitely going to be bringing you all that video, all those clips and everything from that as well. And so yeah, hold tight. We're going to get this thing put together and basically swap it all up. Hold tight. All right, and so far what we have here, we have the JLT cover for the coolant expansion tank. Got that on here. We have the JLT passenger side oil separator right there, 3.0. And we also have the driver side oil separator right there as well. And so far everything is working out really good. I mean, this product right here, I did an install video on this a few videos back. It is a great product. I love it. It really makes everything look clean. And of course, these separators definitely do their job as far as getting the oil out of the engine that actually is trying to blow by and back into the intake. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and start altering that here, and we're going to go from there. All right, so first what we're going to be doing is we're going to be removing this basically underneath. Normally it's right here on your 2015 through 18 GT Mustangs. This piece here is normally right here. So we're that's what we have to alter here. So essentially we're going to be removing this piece, drilling a hole, putting it here, plugging that up, and we're going to go from there. So we're going to start there, we're going to pull this out, which is in there very, very tight. Just be very careful not to break it when you're pulling it apart. Just have to use a little bit of elbow grease, just turn back and forth. Bam, there you go. So we got that out. And then next what we're going to do is we need to get this little rubber grommet out. And actually, we don't. So essentially, this kit comes with, if I get this bag open, I believe this is just a plug that goes right back in there. So essentially you got this here, and you got this little plug. There's nothing on the end of it. It's completely solid. So sorry if you guys can't see me. I'm just trying to show you guys exactly what's going on. So essentially, it comes with instructions. Make sure you read those. Yeah, you basically just put this in here, as far as I can tell. Plug that hole up. Push that in there really good. Again, use some elbow grease. Boom. Now it's in there. So, I know you can't see inside there, but essentially, you plug that hole up, and it's in there now to where now that's all sealed up nice and tight. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a drill. I've got a step bit so that way I don't actually make it too big. We're going to drill a hole right here on the side of this, so that way we can actually put this in there. And this does come with new rubber grommets to actually be able to put in that hole so it gets nice and sealed up. And yeah, so the reason why I'm actually having to alter this is because this one is made for a 2018 Mustang GT, and the tube itself is a little different. The kit for the most part is the same. The airbox, the filter, things like that. This is going to be different from the 18 to the Shelby. This is going to be different, so it's a little bit bigger. So you got a little bit bigger throttle body that's on the Shelby GT350 as opposed to the 2018 Mustang GT. So this is right here is going to be different. Obviously, you can see the diameter of that, which was on there, compared to that. So you can obviously see it's much bigger. So we're going to be removing this, drilling a hole here, installing one of these little rubber grommets, and installing this piece here so that way it's out like it's supposed to be to retrofit this for the Shelby. So normally what I do is, let me turn the stand off for a second so you guys can actually hear me. So normally what I do is to make sure, because this is a 1/2 inch hole for these grommets. So what you want to do is, sometimes what I'll do is I'll mark the actual step bit, because in here you're not going to be able to see as the drill bit's spinning where exactly you need to be. So I usually mark the drill bit at the 1/2 inch or wherever I need it to be with a Sharpie, and then that helps a lot. So what I'll do is come at it from this angle here, and let me see here what I need to measure this at. So it doesn't need to be out so far, and I will mark it, even though you guys won't be able to see it, but I'm going to mark a little dot here so that way I can know where I'm going to start the hole. Right there. And then I'm going to slowly drill into the tube. once I start getting that first hole, boom, test the neck, boom. And then you might have to clean some of the shards away so you can see your mark. And then make sure it's nice and cleaned out and pull out, and there you go. And there is your fresh new hole. All nice and clean. I don't know if you guys can see how clean that is, but the step bits do really good at getting these out, because you can sit there and run the step bit for a second at the same notch in one spot and actually clean out and make a really nice fresh hole there. So we got that there now. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these grommets and stick that in there, which is probably going to be easier said than done, because it's going to be a little, actually, it may not be half bad. Just kind of work it in. Sometimes you can twist them to get them in there, and just like that. So there's your grommet. It's in there now. I'm just going to reach around the inside here, make sure it's seated really good, because you don't want that coming out and having issues. Yep, she's in there. Good. Very simple, nice, snug fit. And now, for the last part of this, you insert this here. Just nice, twist, easy. You don't have to be really rough with it. Slide it on in that grommet. Keep pushing until she is all the way in there, and then boom. There you go. So this is going to be moving around, so that will actually hook up to your intake side, or basically where the driver's side oil separator actually plugs into here. So that's basically it. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to fold that back. I'm going to remove this here. I'm going to go ahead and install this new, well, actually I might clean this up a little bit before I install it, but because it's been sitting for a little while. I've actually had this kit for a couple months now, and I've actually been debating of whether I really wanted to install this kit on the car. Sorry, I am sweating because it's hot as sin in this garage right now, which in fact I'm going to go ahead and plug in my monstrosity of a fan to get some airflow back in here. Sorry if you guys are going to have a hard time hearing me. I'll walk over here so it's not so bad. But so that piece that I just installed is essentially for this. The bottom one here is for the oil separator, which is the main one that comes out, and this one is for the vacuum lines that go into the side here. So the next video we'll be taking this out and installing the JLT cold air intake, and getting that in the car. And that is basically showing you guys how to retrofit if you guys are going to had to do the same thing I did, which I know a lot of you guys, the 18, 19 Mustang GT, probably already bought all this stuff for your car, and then you say you traded it up for a Shelby GT350. You don't have to rebuy the kit. Call JLT. They'll send you all the parts to swap it over for you. I don't know how much it's going to be, but you know, talk to Vinny, talk to one of the guys over there at JLT. They're great people to work with, easy to work with, great customer service. Talk to them. They'll send you the conversion kit. Now you know how to do it. Now you know what exactly you have to do to convert the intake and everything over for the Shelby. And so the next video, we're gonna be ripping that out, like I said, and installing the new intake. And then after that, we're gonna get my buddy Kevin Adolph at Flim Flam Speed and Tuning to actually work his magic on the car and put a tune on it. So like I said earlier, I've had this kit for months. I've been kind of hesitant about whether to actually tune the car or not. It was under factory warranty. It's no longer under factory warranty. I do have other warranties, but whatever. I did get extended platinum coverage on everything. So, but either way, it's time to make more horsepower with this car. Mustang Week is coming up quick. We've got about 25 days until Mustang Week, and I want this thing to have a little bit more horsepower than what she's got right now, and we're gonna make it happen. I mean, this thing is gonna be quick. You know, it's already pretty quick as it is, and with Kevin's tune and the JLT intake, the cold air intake, and all the stuff from the JLT, and again from SCT Performance. Again, thank you guys for sending me the BDX tuner. You actually sent it to me from my 18 GT, and I'm still sponsored by those guys, and I still have it, and I can just upload the tune on that and actually use it for my Shelby GT350. So yeah guys, I mean, that's going to be it for this video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. This is just the start of adding more horsepower before Mustang Week, and yeah, so see you guys on the next one. Later.
Change me, nobody ever gonna phase me. No fake accounts like KD, doing the shit that I want to. Nobody I'll ever run to. Every time no one comes, take shots without